What's going on, guys? We are a couple months into 2021 and I'm to the point now to where I'm going to start selling off a few of my Balisongs just so I can go ahead and start getting new ones to make new videos. So I thought I would go ahead and make a Balisong Collection update video. So starting off with my cheapest one, I still have my BB Barfly. That's the OG. I got that one back in like 2013, back when I first started flipping. Kind of sentimental to me, but yeah, other than that, we'll keep going up in price. Actually, recent video with this one, I actually did a video on this where this was the cheapest Balisong I could buy on the internet shipped. Some people commented saying that you can buy a $2 one, you know, but this one was like $6, I want to say, and that was with shipping to my door in 2 days. So yeah, hard to beat. I'll put this over here. Alright, moving on. The next one would be the Mako. I have a Mako V3. Honestly, of course, most of the Makos that are stock are going to have tap. Honestly, I really like the Makos. I think for the price, they're hard to beat. I definitely recommend them. Awesome trainer, which is the reason why I'm going to be keeping it. This is actually going to be my beater. Yeah. Next, we have the Lucha. I'm going to be honest, I stripped the screws on this a long time ago. I bought cheap Torx drives, and they stripped and the screws stripped. I'm currently in the process of talking to Kershaw of getting me new screws and new hardware. That way I can continue making this video, because I do have fly tie handles and I just haven't been able to do anything with them. How this flips right now, flips kind of awkward just because I can't take the latch off yet, thanks to how the design is. Not saying it's a bad design, but I just stripped the screws, so I kind of screwed myself. No pun intended. Next we have another knife, or next we have another trainer I got, and this one actually was one of the first ones I got whenever I was getting back into flipping. This was the beta model. I don't know how much better that the actual like production model is. The only thing that sucks about this is that it does have handle slap, as you guys can hear, just at the bottom, but surprisingly no tap from this. The tolerances are actually pretty good, which it's kind of shocking how good the tolerances are getting with these trainers, especially the cheaper ones with the aluminum. But yeah, I actually really like that one as well. I've flipped that. Honestly, I've probably flipped this the most, because whenever I was getting back into it, I was real rusty and I would just carry this around, which is also why bottom of the handles are kind of beat. They're not really beat. One thing you'll notice with me, most of my Ballies are going to be at least a 9 out of 10. And I say most because I have one that I don't really like, and you guys will know when I pull that out. But yeah, keep going on. Next we have the, I don't know, my favorite trainer, the Squid V3.5 or 3.5, however you want to say it. I got this maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and honestly, it has been a joy to flip. I love how the handles feel. It's smooth. It can get tapped. I actually just tuned it. There we go. I actually just tuned it maybe a day or so ago. But yeah, honestly, I have no complaints with the Squid. I think it's pretty good. I got the blue with inked, which everyone in the comment section thinks it looks pretty sweet, and I agree. But yeah, that's that. Moving on, we have an OG Kershaw Camira. I believe this is a 7. Forgive me if I'm forgetting. I got this one when I got back into Bally's, just because this was one of the knives that I wanted along with the 51 whenever I was like 12 or 13. And I couldn't afford it. I also couldn't afford a 51, so I got neither. So I actually bought this, and this was a limited edition, and I also bought a 51. I have an older video on that. I sold the 51, decided to keep this just for collection purposes. Yeah. Let's see. Next is going to be the knife that I really don't like. Let me check the frame, see how much space we got. Okay. The 67, I'm going to be honest, I impulse bought this whenever somebody posted it on Instagram, and if you're watching this, it's completely my fault with what I did. I should have looked a little better. But yeah, nonetheless, I still got a good deal on this. It just, like all 67s, it has an incredible amount of tap. One thing I didn't know, the previous owner had stated that, you know, the blade could use a sharpening, so I thought, oh, it was probably just pretty dull. You know, it's a Benchmade, they come really sharp, probably just kind of got dull over time. But no, the previous owner actually took sandpaper to this and completely destroyed the edge. Not only did it destroy the edge, I don't know why they did this, they also destroyed the tip to the point to where it's blunted, to the point to where I'm going to have someone resharpen this and retip it. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up selling this as is, probably give someone a killer deal. I do still have the stainless steel handles, so if you're watching this and you think you would want the 67, hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is going to be in the description below. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about that one. Alright, moving next, we actually have, technically it's a hybrid rep, just because it came with hybrid rep scales. I bought hammer scales, and that's what I have on it right now, just because I'm doing going to do a review on the hammer scales. But this rep has killer tolerances. Like, everything about the Tanto hybrid reps I've heard have been really good, which actually brings me to my next Balisong, which is an alt hybrid rep. Now, an alt hybrid rep, it sounds awesome. They do look really good. I like how the alts look, but I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. It actually is already getting a blade rub spot, and one thing that I can say is this is a stonewash blade, and it's still getting a blade rub spot that fast, so the tap is definitely wearing down on it pretty quick. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you guys think about tap with more higher end Bally's. I think it's weird. Some have it, some don't. Honestly, I think it's kind of unfair for the people who get them with tap. I bought this knowing it had tap because I bought this secondhand, and I got a good deal on it. If I would have bought this for full price and I would have got it with this tap, which I probably would have sent BRS an email, just kind of complaining, seeing if they could retune it or something. I don't know. But yeah, one more BRS Bally, and that is going to be just a 3.0 Alt Alpha Beast. This thing's kind of like the bread and butter of my collection. I flip this, honestly, probably the most, and I just really like how it feels. It's really smooth, and it's probably my favorite to flip out of all these. One thing I'll say about saying it's my favorite, of course, this is the one that I'm most used to, so the tolerances and everything on this, the balance is going to feel better to me than anything else, just where I'm used to it. I'm sure if I got used to a hybrid rep and flipped that for only a month, then when I went back to the Alpha Beast, I would still like the hybrid rep a little better. It's all what you get used to. It's all preference. Alright, and now this is my favorite Balisong I own. Not necessarily for flipping, but just for looks. This is my Hom Bass R, or Basilisk R, however you want to say it. This one does have a toxic ano, and the tolerances on this thing is absolutely insane. Like, it's just basically no play, no tap. And what's normally whenever something has no tap and you shake it, you can still feel it, like the tiniest bit of play with it moving. But with this, you literally can't feel anything. It's just solid. Let's see if I can get. It's like the tiniest amount of flex. But yeah, this is my current collection. I think I'm going to make a Balisong collection update maybe once every 3 months or so. Just kind of keep you guys updated, because sometimes it can take me a while to make reviews, just because I'm trying to up my production in terms of like editing and everything. So I'm having to learn how to edit on top of making the videos. So bear with me. With that being said, oh, almost forgot my last one. I do still have my Alpha Beast clone. Quite a few people have asked about this. I don't really flip it too much. I'm going to start getting in to doing some mod work, and I plan on that being kind of my guinea pig, I guess you could say. I want to take off the ano, try out some toxic ano on it, and then just, yeah, try my hand at modding. But yeah, with all that being said, this is my Balisong collection for basically the first quarter of 2021. If you guys like this, please comment down below what you want to see next. Leave a like. And until then, you guys take it easy.